Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Anime Podcasters. I am back once again with my fantastic ginger co-host who's dominating the anime podcasting game, Hotshot. How's it going, buddy?
Another year of this, another year of me, another year of you. We need a change in scenery.
We do. But I must say, I'm so happy to be talking to you. I've been talking to audio people, interviewing them for months and months and months and weeks, and it's just nice to talk to you about anime. You know what I'm saying?
You know, talking to sound people, talking to the wall, talking to yourself. There's really no difference between any of these.
And I am so excited to introduce a brand new member to the podcast, someone who will be assisting us, hosting with us, collaborating with us, and working alongside us. Let me please introduce you to our new podcast co-host. A new assistant has appeared, Pokemon reference included. Murel, how are you?
I am pretty good. I'm for Pokemon Emerald, though.
Nice. I'm so excited to have you on this podcast and this journey with us. It's such a pleasure. Murel's going to be coming on to really help us keep running the podcast tidy because it's grown to a point where we have new social media platforms. We're doing things a lot bigger than episode 1, and it just became a lot. And I'm just so happy that you're with us now, Murel.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, Hotshot. How do you feel about this, bro?
This podcast is getting very crowded. Not that I don't mind the extra company. I need a buffer for Jaian's just Jaian.
And I just want to say the Canadian to American ratio has just increased.
Yeah, we're on equal terms now.
What do you mean? Kyo only comes once in a while.
Yes, but he's still a part of this team and a part of this family. He is in this household.
The same pod is just really, really crowded right now with Canadians.
We really need to talk about spacing. I'll take the bottom. I'll take top. Jaden, your bottom.
In the same pod with the one chair.
With the one chair. I'll scurry to the ceiling. You'll just lay down flat.
Exactly. This first episode is going to be an introduction of Murel to the good people. So, Murel, I really just want to start by asking you, a general introduction. Tell us about yourself and then maybe how you got into anime, So just bring it home for the people.
All right. So my name is Murel. I do enjoy playing video games, watching movies, eating junk food while fixing Discord bots as I do code. I'm currently an independent video producer, co-host, and assistant for this podcast, and I'm also a grocery clerk.
Nice.
I went to college for video production and advanced filmmaking, so I know a lot about audio, video, photography as well. The animes that I love to watch are Dragon Ball, all of them, GT included, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Monster Musume, Konosuba, Legends of Legendary Heroes, Star Wars Visions, if you want to call that anime, and Black Fox, just to name a few of them. I started to actually get into anime when I actually got into college because I had a friend who really likes Cowboy Bebop.
Okay, nice. Right on.
And I've been wanting to watch some Cowboy Bebop, but I just didn't really have the time at the point, and I just totally forgot about watching it during this whole global whatever that's been going on, right?
Yeah, whatever you want to call it nowadays.
Yeah, I know, right?
2 years in, That's really interesting. Hotshot, do you have any animes in common with what he just said? I'm curious because I feel like there's one or two in there that are some of your favorites, no?
I do have a couple, but unfortunately there's a few in there that you named that I've been wanting to check out and still haven't gotten the time for. Like Konosuba for one is one that I just haven't made the time for.
Right.
I typically love the I was going to say family friendly. That is not me at all.
No, it's not.
The mystical world, the more cartoony or the more otherworldly things you can do, the better. And if you know me, I like the looter stuff, which Jaden still doesn't approve of.
Hey, I went into the boundaries of that though.
You dipped your toe and then ran away screaming.
But I still
Here
dipped my toe.
I am diving into the bottomless abyss.
Oh, you've drowned at this point.
Oh, I've drowned and come back a new man.
Oh my gosh.
I agree.
Yeah.
Thank you. Join me, Murel. Join me.
I've already joined.
Great. Now 3 of us can talk one Canadian into this.
Oh my gosh. So, what are some of your least favorite animes? You've named some that you enjoy, but what are some that you just, will never watch?
Please list some of Jaden's favorites, I beg of you.
I'm having a blank.
There's
No
not
stress,
a lot
no
that you
stress.
don't like, I'm guessing.
It's just the whole style of anime itself, because it's it can push boundaries that regular filmmaking cannot do, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because it's animated, and especially animation is on a whole different tier than the ones that we're used to here in the West.
That is
When you
true.
think of the West, you think of say Adventure Time or something like that. Now compare Adventure Time to say Konosuba. There's a vast difference there.
Oh yeah,
But-
it just pushes
go
the
ahead.
barrier that that normal filmmaking cannot do.
Yeah,
and I
right.
just love all kinds, no matter what genre they're in, no matter what's happening.
There's one or two that I personally just cannot get into, no matter how much Jaden has tried convincing me that, oh, these are good. They're not good. Not to me. They're good for him, not for me. And that's
Such as?
Death Note and Terran Resonance to name two.
Yeah.
It's just a style that, don't get me wrong, the animation style and the appearance of those two shows are freaking gorgeous. I love the gothic appeal of Death Note and the kind of more angular look for Terran Resonance. But it is so strategically brain fueled, I get, thinking strategy, thinking 10 steps ahead. And I get that people really like that, the live action show Dexter, for example. But I've never really been into those kind of shows. I love the world and the atmosphere that Death Note can bring, but I don't like waiting that long, if that makes any sense, to see a verifiable difference.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. For me, I have to say, I know it's been said many times that, because we talked about Murel's favorites. I don't know if I stated this on the podcast, but it's been known that, Zanki no Terror is a favorite. It's been my number one for the longest time. But I have to say that, honestly, Dragon Ball is my favorite. It surpassed Zanki, for sure.
Who hasn't grown up with Dragon Ball in some part of
That's
their
the
life,
thing.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Dragon Ball and Pokemon, I'd say, are the two staples that people grew up with.
Absolutely. And we will be getting into Dragon Ball. I'm going to keep that conversation short because the next episode that we're actually going to be recording very soon, right after this one, is going to be about Dragon Ball GT, which is very exciting. Another topic-based, anime series-based conversation that I'm very excited about. So yeah, that's basically the intro on Murel. Is there anything else you want to say before we get into the super fun housekeeping that everyone loves to hear about?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Cool. I mean, people will be getting to know you over the episode.
Yeah.
So,
Over the episodes.
exactly.
Yep.
We'll be able to upgrade the same pod. All right, Hotshot. Something happened. We used to have a Facebook, but now we have something else. Twice.
Yeah, I know. It's like tumors. They just keep growing.
Come on. Come on. Bro, come on.
We're all over the place. We're just spreading spores. You think you avoid us in one corner? No,
Hotshot,
there we
what's
are
the new
now.
social media? What's the new social media, Hotshot?
They're not social media. They're growths.
Stop it. What's the new social media that we're on?
So the new growth that you feel in your left arm is we're now on Instagram at Instagram's website and the app. I don't use Instagram, so I don't know, but we're there. We're just at Anime Podcasters. We post there just as regularly as we do on our Facebook and our Twitter. And our Twitter. That's actually new. We have that now.
Yes, yes.
We are at Anime Podcasters. It's the same logo that you guys are all used to when we post there regularly, just like we did on Facebook. And honestly, that's really about it as far as platforms are concerned. But you guys might notice something else had changed. We look sleeker. We look more like we know what we're talking about. And that's because of the new art from GoProKyo. He spent an entire week almost thinking of redesigns and getting us from scratch and in order to get us for the new podcast and as kind of a celebration of growing the team with Murel. So I'll show all four of the heads down here real quick to just so you know what all four of us look like. Basically, that just means I'll bring in Kyo, and there he goes. He's gone now. You guys can also find out more about the podcast, like what our future plans are and past episodes and things like that over at JaianMusic.com/podcast, where that is the only corner of his domain that I am in.
Is it?
For now.
Yeah, it's giantmusic.com/podcasts with an S for the website. And yeah, that means that basically Murel is going to be helping us with the social media. He'll be running them, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hotshot will be around for the next few months, but we're going to be doing a slow transfer of really letting Murel manage them, and I'll be there just to upload episodes to them and announce episodes. So that's the really cool thing about that. And Hotshot's going to be video editing now, so that's a nice helping hand, and things are restructured in a very great way that I'm so excited for. It's like a breath of fresh air, honestly, for 2022.
Yeah, of course.
All right, now this is the part where I would like to remind you all that you can subscribe to the podcast on any podcatcher that you listen to us on. We really appreciate anyone who takes the time to subscribe and enable auto downloads for the podcast or leave us a 5-star review. We are small and we want to reach as many people as possible in 2022. So if you know a friend that's into anime and you think that would enjoy the podcast, let them know about it. They have 120 plus episodes to go through and cringe. So I really would appreciate a share from you all. And then just quick little things I want to mention here. I started a second podcast called Soundspace with my friend and audio engineering collaborator, Anthony Cacci. And Soundspace is a podcast where I said at the beginning that I've been talking to a lot of audio engineers and composers lately. It's because we interview musicians, composers, audio engineers, video game composers, sound designers, people who work in the spectrum of audio and music media. And I'm really excited to start this journey. As we are recording this, we have released 2 episodes in Origin Stories and an episode with our first guest, Casey Pocious. And episode 3 will be coming out in February. It's once a month. So make sure to go just look up Soundspace in your favorite podcatcher, or you can find out about it on giantmusic.com/podcasts. And lastly, if you have been subscribed to my YouTube channel, you might have noticed a lot of uploads lately, because in February, I am dropping 1 new anime song cover every single day. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be crazy. I have some covers from Fairy Tail. I have some covers from Cowboy Bebop. I have some covers from Your Lie in April, Inuyasha, Akame ga Kill, Boruto, Fullmetal Alchemist, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Spirited Away, Psycho Pass, Your Name, Hunter x Hunter, Angel Beats. Like, I have covers from so many animes that will be coming out every single day on YouTube, on Spotify, and on all streaming services. So that's the housekeeping. And I just want to remind everyone, the artwork for the podcast is provided by GoProKyo. So go follow him on Twitter at GoProKyo. Links are all in the description. Murel, where can people find you before we close out this very short episode?
Yeah, people can find me on Twitter and Instagram under one of my multiple handles and stuff. You can also just go on to the Anime Podcasters Facebook post about me and stuff, and you can just find my links there.
Perfect. And Hotshot, February is a new month. You streaming? Where can people find you?
You guys can find me right here on JaianMusic's channel doing the podcast. He is still keeping me captive. And like he just dropped, he's right. I am a streamer. You guys can find me over on Twitch. I haven't been on recently, but I promise to come back and around. Me and GoProKyo actually have something in the works to spice things up a little bit, as it were, with that. And speaking of Twitch, Jane, I should have mentioned this to you, but I'm doing it here. If you guys can actually do me a favor, you guys remember our old co-host Yuki? She actually started her own Twitch channel, VTuber model, and she is at Kiski Snow at Twitch. So if you guys can just go ahead and find her and give her a follow too, and tell her that Hotshot and Jaian sent you guys over.
I've popped into some of her streams, and I just want to say they're really good. And you know what's the best part of her streams, Hotshot? She has her donations enabled, so I was able to donate to her. Enable your donations, Hotshot.
No.
Really should.
I really should.
He just doesn't want to say I'm right.
My friends want to give me money, and I'm saying no. What is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Exactly. But no, Yuki is doing beautiful things over on Twitch. She's super entertaining, and she's a natural at streaming. She really does it well. So make sure to go check out her streams for sure. And as far as myself is concerned, you can go over to giantmusic.com. That's my website, where you can follow all of my projects, Anime Podcasters, Chip Machine, Lunatic Rapper, Soundspace. Everything that I do is over there. And like I said, new covers every single day on my channel this month in February 2022. And and I am at JaianMusic on social media. I know that this episode might seem short, but this is just to really introduce and set things up for 2022, and we will be back very soon with an episode where we will be discussing Dragon Ball GT. Yes, the lesser Dragon Ball will be dissected before Z or Super on this podcast. That's just how we roll here.
Jaden even said, I have to be clean. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime. Yeah, that's going to change after we talk about GT.
Yeah. All right. So for myself, Murel, and Hotshot, this has been another episode of
Anime. Really, guys? Come on. I was setting you up. Anime podcasters.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.